and that was the result of the French Grand Prix. So Momola wins it, his second win this year, and he'll close in a little bit on Wayne Gardner. Here we go, the last race of the day. Race number 15, Formula 2. The winner will get it, hopefully into the times if I can get him in soon enough. And the leaders, I should say the favorites, should be Brenda, Kroll, Beecher. Al Garza's in this as well. And of course we saw Garza and Brenda go at it before. Let's see if they're going to probably do the same thing again this time as they head around turn number 2. Close together, so there won't be any pause on any lap traffic in this 6-lap event. It's just going to be a wire-to-wire run for the checker flag, and here they go down the back straightaway. And they head around turn number 8. Kenny Perez pushing his bike back in. Kenny, what, $300-400 today, not bad. Sponsored by Tech Tune. Want to make sure, oh, you ran out of gas. Oh, here's the right that ran out of gas over there, okay. And Al Garza coming by out in front with bike number 69, hot on his heels. That is Alex White. Alex White running in second spot, and running in third, that is Jeff Brenda. From a dead stop, first lap was a 1:42.4, 87.8 miles an hour from a dead start. I know that I never did that on a flying lap on my 250. That's why I'm up here in the booth and not out there on the racetrack. Okay, 3 riders now duking it back and forth here for the lead. And of course amongst them, that's Brenda, White, and Garza, all going for the lead up there as they crest the top of the hill and come down the other side. 2 laps will be in the books when they cross the finish line this time. 2 laps will be down, 4 laps to go. Out of turn number 9 they come, and it looks like it's Al Garza in the lead, and Brenda. We're heading for another Garza-Brenda showdown again, as Alex White starting to fade a little bit as they come across the start-finish line and break hard into turn number 1. Oh, a little smoke coming out of your leader's exhaust on that Yamaha of Garza. Garza on the Yamaha, Brenda on the Yamaha, Alex White on a Yamaha. In fact, there's only 2 Hondas in this entire field, and they're down somewhat from the leaders. Your points leader coming into today's round was Al Garza, your current leader. And of course, Jeff Brenda, who's only got 9 points so far and is about 6th or 7th in the point standings here, has really been coming on strong as of late. So he must have found some horsepower, or he's a lot better rider than he was earlier in the year, because here's a guy that's up amongst the leaders all the time now. And he's fighting for the lead right now with Alex White, of course. And Alex White, a former club class champion. Tough luck, buddy. It is. The racing's getting really tight. Coming down out of turn number 9. Look at this. Flailing back and forth. It's Garza, and now it's White with Brenda in second. And look at White. White's not satisfied with third. He went from third to first in about 1 turn. like Garza gets it back. Tom Paris to the motorhome, please. Tom Paris to the motorhome. Boy, you know, from a standing start, the average speed on that first lap was 88 miles an hour from that standing start. Now on a flying lap, we just caught these guys at a 137, which is a 92.6 miles an hour. So we're talking about 4.5, 5 mile an hour difference between a standing start and top speed. Boy, look at this great three-rider scrap going on into turn number 8. And it's still Garza leading that ferocious battle for second, coming out of 9. But look at this, weaving back and forth. He's going to try it again. Alex White into the draft, gets towed along. He pulls alongside of him. Oh, they almost touch handlebars, they're so close. But then as they head into turn number 1, Garza's got the nice line, and he takes the lead again. And boy, I'll tell you, right there in third spot is a very hard-charging Jeff Brenda. What a great race these three guys are putting on. Kenny, good win. First win in a long time as I can remember. Okay, coming out, I get the white flag, and this one's all up in the air, ladies and gentlemen. Garza's got the lead, but look at Alex White trying to find a way around, and Brenda starting to settle back into third spot. And we got to watch these guys going around now. It's Garza, Brenda in third, with White in second spot. And let's see if there's any changes on this last lap, because this is the last lap of the last race. Here as they head around turn number 2. And boy, it's getting closer together. Brenda's now going to try and make a pass for second. Brenda in third spot, trying to get around White in second. And of course, White's not even looking behind him. He's concentrating on getting the leader up there. And look at this. Brenda takes over second momentarily. On the outside, I don't think he took it. He didn't get him. White still holds on to second spot. And he goes underneath and takes over the lead. Alexander White went underneath Al Garza. He went underneath the leader. Al Garza takes over the lead. Al Garza's in second spot. Brenda's still back there in third. Down the back shoulder they go for the last lap, and here they go. And now he's extending his lead a little bit. White out in front with Garza in second spot. Brenda's going to have to settle for third. Look at Garza lean that bike over. He's going to try and take over the lead. He pulls up to him. He gets to the inside. Oh, they almost touched, and he got the lead. Garza got the lead back. Here they come out of turn number 9. Nothing now except the checkered flag. It's going to be right down to the tank and cut down that aerodynamics. Look at this. 3 abreast, and Alexander White took over the lead. And that's going to do it. Alexander White takes the win. Oh, Garza finished second for the second time today. In fact, he's been in a close race and finished second every time he's been out there today. And Jeff Brenda, boy, what a ride by him. He finished third. Great down your competition, you're actually taking longer to get to the checkered flag, and that's, in fact, we've had a couple of passes today when guys were weaving up in front of them. In fact, Glenn Smith pulled that on roll-off, and roll-off went on by him. So it doesn't work. And it's also very dangerous, too. In fact, I'm wondering if they haven't mentioned that before in the riders' meeting about the weaving back and forth. That should be stopped, because that's very dangerous. What happens, goes on out there like that.